I remember when I was growing up playing basketball, I was so excited when my parents bought me the movie Space Jam on one of those old VHS things. I would rewatch the movie over and over again, and at that time, I already knew Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player in the world. Everywhere you looked, it was, be like Mike, be like Mike, be like Mike. I was like around 10 at that time, I think, and watching the movie, I thought not only was Mike the greatest basketball player in the world, I thought he was also one of the nicest dudes ever. I mean, I remember that scene with the dog jumping on him and the way he greeted his family after that. Brings back good old memories. Fast forward about 2 decades, smartphones are everywhere and you can find anything on Google, YouTube has everything. I still think Michael Jordan is a good guy at heart, just very fiercely competitive. And just like every human being on earth, he's had some mean moments. So here it is, guys, 5 moments that Michael Jordan was just flat out mean, and also one time that he said something about Kobe Bryant and Kobe's brilliant response back. Hit the like button if you enjoy basketball, subscribe if you're new, and welcome back to Hoop Reports. Let's now get started at Michael Jordan's 5 meanest moments plus MAMBA response. Number 1, the Charles Barkley incident. You guys all know Charles Barkley. I mean, who doesn't? He works on TNT now, is very outspoken, but at one time, he was a flat-out baller. He was the MVP of the NBA in 1993 and was a part of the All-NBA team for over a decade. He did, however, face off with Michael Jordan once in 1993 in the finals. On the day before Game 4 of the finals, Jordan and Barkley agreed to play a round of golf. During that time, Michael Jordan gifted Charles Barkley a pair of diamond earrings worth $20,000. $20,000. That's a pretty awesome thing to do, right? Well, when Michael was asked why he did it, he responded, "What's $20,000 to me? Charles thinks we're great friends? I hate that fat." On the very next day, MJ scored 55 points on Charles Barkley, and just 2 days after that, MJ became a world champion. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think that's pretty ice cold and hilarious at the same time. Number 2, ending Muggsy Bogues' career. Muggsy Bogues is an inspiration. He was drafted in the first round in 1987, picked 12th overall while standing only 5'3" inches. Determination, hard work, and believing in yourself is what comes to my mind when thinking about Muggsy Bogues. One time, however, Muggsy was up against Jordan and the Bulls in the playoffs. With the series tied at 2, the game was close and time was running out. Jordan was guarding Muggsy, and on a real important possession, Michael gave Muggsy extra space and dared him to shoot the ball. He also said, "Shoot it, you midget." The shot didn't even come close to going in the basket, and 1 year later, Muggsy told Johnny Buck that he believes that one single play ruined his career. His shot never really recovered after that incident. Number 3, suing a local grocery chain for $8.9 million. Alright, so originally, I thought this was some small mom and pop store, but it turned out this grocery chain was a subsidiary of the big grocery chain Safeway, and the money was donated to charities, so I don't feel it was really that mean, but I still wanted to add it to the list. Chicago-based Dominic's Finer Food grocery chain decided to use Michael Jordan's name brand to advertise a steak without getting permission to use MJ's name and brand. Well, when Michael caught wind of what was going on, he decided to sue Dominic's for a hefty amount in order to make a statement to the world that no one can use his name or brand without permission. Michael Jordan eventually won the case and was awarded $8.9 million. As a result of the lawsuit, Dominic's Finer Food, which was founded in 1918, closed up all its stores and ceased all operations. Sheesh, all this from a $2 off flyer for steak. Number 4, Jerry Klaus. Jerry Klaus was the general manager for the Bulls from 1985 to 2003 and played a significant key role in bringing together the Chicago Bulls team that won 6 championships. At the same time though, he didn't have exactly the best relationship with Michael Jordan, who frequently called him names and bullied him. Jordan often made fun of Klaus's weight and made cow mooing sounds whenever Jerry would dare enter the locker room. Michael nicknamed Jerry Crumbs because Jerry would often have donut crumbs littered over his clothes. Jordan also told teammates embarrassing stories about Jerry Klaus and even went public to try and get him fired. This was something I thought was just pretty mean of Jordan. Jordan did, however, shed a positive light at the passing of Cross in 2017. He issued a statement calling Cross a key figure to the Bulls dynasty and that he had meant so much to the Bulls, the White Sox, and the entire city of Chicago before offering his condolences to the Cross family. Number 5. Kwame Brown. Michael Jordan drafted Kwame Brown with number 1 overall pick in 2001. Kwame Brown had told the Wizards coach at the time that, "If you draft me, you'll never regret it." Kwame didn't quite live up to expectations and wasn't as tough as Jordan wanted. Jordan took it upon himself to try and toughen Kwame up through his own methods, which meant breaking him down repeatedly, reducing him to tears, and getting him to stand up for himself. MJ succeeded in the first half, but Kwame never really recovered after being battered down by Jordan, who also publicly declared pretty much that Kwame isn't really a man, is actually less than a man, and doesn't deserve manhood. Deep in Jordan's heart, I feel he had good intentions and only wanted to improve Kwame in a tough love sort of way, but man, that is cold. Last but not least here, we got one more time that Jordan said something about the late great Kobe Bryant and a brilliant response that Mamba had for him. Jordan and Kobe had a great relationship on and off the court and were like bigger brother, younger brother, but at one time, Jordan said this to Kobe: "I would have destroyed you." Kobe then replied, "Remember who you're talking to." All in all, Michael Jordan is still currently the GOAT in basketball, and although my perception of him from Space Jam has changed slightly, I still think he's a great guy, although I might think twice to challenge him on anything. When I say anything, I mean anything. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.